I was out here playing with a big ball. It's beautiful. I mean, let me tell you, the roar. There's no way in hell you'd be like, oh, well, I guess just go see the Eagles then. What are you doing with people? Like, if you go to your friend's house and they have like a toddler or something, you're like, hey, where's little Mikey? Oh, he's asleep. Well, go wake him up, make him dance or something. Yeah, if I came to see you? No, it's just me. Fucking like to see kids dance. I'm like, weird shit. No, I'm not Jeff Wallace, I'm kidding. Oh man, big fan of movies, especially 80s movies. I love 80s movies. Gremlins, Goonies, Breakfast Club. My favorite 80s movie of all time has to be Back to the Future. So I say this with love. What, is Marty McFly some kind of moron? Because the doc will very clearly explain something to Marty, and his only response will be to repeat back what the doc just said in the form of a question. Have you noticed that? Marty, the flux capacitor allows the DeLorean to travel through any point in time. Whoa, wait a minute, Doc. I mean, what are you telling me? That you made a time machine? What, out of the DeLorean? Yeah, Marty, keep up. You just fucking... Einstein went back and was fire and he's here. It gets worse though. Like the second movie, there's that awesome like chalkboard scene where he's like, Marty, this line represents time. Past, present, future. Biff stole the almanac, went back to 1955, where he gave it to his younger self, creating an alternate 1985, where he married your mother and your father is dead. And what does Marty say? Well, wait a minute, Doc. I mean, what, so we just gotta go back to the future? I mean, I drew it up and everything. Are you serious, or what the fuck, Marty? The 80s seemed like a crazy time. I didn't grow up in the 80s, though. I grew up like in the 90s and the early 2000s. And my favorite thing, Jeremiah Nation mentioned this earlier, my favorite thing about that time was like 90s commercials, like specifically like 90s toy commercials for little boys. Because every 90s toy commercial for little boys is like a no-holds-barred, high-octane, adrenaline-packed thrill ride from start to finish. And every commercial was always like accompanied by its own theme song for the toy. And the theme was always so ridiculous and amped up that it sounded like it was sung by a young Jack Black, who was always just like, "Fucking fire, throw it at the wall, and everybody knows you're the master, cause you're doing this and you're climbing that. Oh, there's mom, or you're fresh girl. Fucking fire!" I wanted that toy. And then the kid would shoot an actual brick wall with his little plastic gun, and the wall would explode with ash and debris because the commercial would always showcase the toy doing some impossible shit that it couldn't actually do. And then the man would come on and spoke way too fast, and he'd be like, "Actual toy cannot explode walls." Damn, got me again. Oh man. Growing up in the 90s kind of messed me up. Because like, I watched a lot of movies, I was really into media and stuff like that, and I feel like it affected like me as a person. Like all of my moods can be associated with the personalities of whoever was famous when I was growing up. Like when I'm really excited, it's like John Travolta, like this John Travolta comes out to me and I don't know what it is. Like a Publishers Clearinghouse came to my house tomorrow. This lady was like, "Hi, I'm Sandy Johnson, Publishers Clearinghouse. Gabriel, you just won $10 million. I'd be like, "Oh my God, get out of here, no way." What are you talking about, $10 million? Get out of here, Sandy, you're crazy. $10 million, what am I gonna do with $10 million? Don't make me laugh. But if I'm mad, I'm a totally different Scientologist. Because when I get mad, like this Tom Cruise persona comes out. Like if I go through the drive-thru at McDonald's and they get my order wrong, I come back in, I'm pissed, and they see that I already have a sandwich, so they're like, "Oh shit." I walk up, it's like, "Sir, I can tell you're very upset." I'm like, "What is your name, Kittredge?" "Kittredge, you haven't seen me very upset." How can I help you, sir? Help me. Help me. Help you. Make my McMuffin. You're glib, Kittredge. You don't know the history of McMuffins. I know McMuffins. I'm Mr. McMuffin. I've done the research. I've read. I know the past, present, and future of McMuffins. And I wake up in the morning, and I drive my McDonald's, and I know I've got to stop, because I'm the only person that can do something about it. But my McMuffin, Kittredge. Oh man, does that mean right now I gotta get off? All right, you guys have an awesome time. My name is Gabriel Francisco.
Bear here.
What's it mean?
Check, 1, 2.
The button.
There's a button?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh. Let's just continue where I was then. If I'm nervous, some people get like nervous corks, right? They shake and stuff. I don't know, like when I get nervous, that's like Adam Sandler comes out. That one sounds weird, but let me explain. So like if I'm at a party and I see a pretty girl, and I walk up, I put my confidence up, and I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" And she goes, without batting an eye or missing a beat, I just come back with, "I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that maybe I could, I don't know, come over here and I talk to you. I was mistaken. So I'm just going to give you one of these. All right. The funny thing is the opposite can happen just as easily, because if I get too confident, same scenario, become Matthew McConaughey. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? All right. Nah, what do you say we get out of here? Get naked, play the bongos. You know what I'm saying? You feel that? You guys McConaughey ever? Try it, you'll feel better about yourself. Oh man. Speaking of late 90s and early 2000s heartthrobs, I like Mark Wahlberg. I'm a big Mark Wahlberg fan. I like his movies, but he has no business being an action hero. Like in Transformers, like in these big action movies. With that body, yes. With that voice, no. Mark Wahlberg sounds like he should be a kindergarten teacher. Have you noticed that? It's like, just picture him just like, "Hey bud, how's it going? How's your mom? What, are you playing with blocks? That's awesome. It's nap time though, I need you to lay down, okay?" It sounds way too right? His vernacular's way too liberated though, it would never work. You're like, "What, are you talking back to me? Go fuck yourself, get out of here, how's your mom? What are you, 5? I'm 35, I'm a grown-ass man, I'll kill you. Now go lay down, Jeremy, or I'll make you lay down." Just fired on the first day. Oh man. I'll leave you guys with this quick little short story. A few years ago, I went to a baseball game with my then girlfriend and her uncle, and beforehand she was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, my uncle's a little crazy." And I've been like fun, zany, goofy, you know, not like Jeff Wallace crazy, but like, just fun. And we get to the game, and he's not fun, zany, or goofy. He's just watching really intently. And I'm like, "Oh, that kind of crazy." All right, he's just kind of weird. I don't know if that's that bad, you know? So we're leaving the stadium, and she's like, "Hey, I gotta use the restroom. I'll meet you guys in the car." And I'm like, "Cool." So this is her uncle and I sitting alone in this quiet car. And just as casually as possible, he looks over at me and he goes, "You know, Gabriel, I'm a wizard." And I was like, because like, what do you say to that, you know? So I was like, "Nah, it's cool. I am too." And he was like, "No, just me." And I said, "I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought maybe I could be a wizard too." Thank you so much. I'm Gabriel Francisco. You guys have a great night.
for everyone. Hey, give it up for everybody who worked so hard earlier today, right? And sandwiches and laughs and having beers with everybody. Make sure you pick up some of these flyers for the next show. These guys are assholes, actually. Yo, get flyers for the next show. The one on the 27th, gonna be a total blast. $5 tickets tonight, $10 tickets at the door. Get them now before it sells out. Add us on Facebook. Give yourselves a round of applause.